I just want to say I'm grateful and I'm blessed to talk to him today. So let's go live with Mr. Anthony Trucks.
Hey,
Hey,
how
how
are
are
you?
you, sir? I'm fine. How was your day?
It was good. It was long. I had some emergencies in the middle of the day, but I'm good. Nothing crazy. So now I'm back to some normal. And then when we're done, I gotta hop right off and head over to help my wife take care of stuff at the house. So we're good. No complaints. How are you doing today?
I just ordered your book and
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting for it.
Where is my copy? I had a copy over here. I got one. Hold on, because I've been shipping out a bunch of copies of the book because some people ordered a signed copy. So this is some of the copies we're given. So yeah, we have the book. It's
Amazing.
ready to go. So far, we've had great feedback on it. Like I've loved seeing the messages and the things people have posted from it. So it's been cool.
Yes, that is so awesome, and I'm so glad that I'm talking to you.
Yeah, well, happy.
Usually,
I'm glad we made it work. My apologies for earlier. I honestly, my phone got mixed up in something. And the next thing I know, my time was gone. So
that's
I came
that's
back and the day moved too fast.
absolutely okay. I understand.
So what questions
So
do you have?
I have some questions which are, very kind of simple questions, not too complex. So I just wanted to, I was inspired by your journey in the pivot workshop. So at that time, I was wondering that when you were making all those videos, you took 3.5 years, and
Yeah,
it with the consistency you did all the videos.
all of them.
And at
Yes.
that time, how was the feeling, and what were the thoughts which came into your mind, and how did you not give up? That
Well,
was
I think the big thing was first off, I knew why I was doing it. It was more of a consistency and integrity thing. I wanted to make sure I could end each night being proud of myself. And so I made a commitment. I said, this is what I'm going to do. And I just found a way to, and it wasn't easy. I mean, believe me, there are probably half the days I'm like, I do not want to do this right now. But the way I had it set up was 10 minutes. If I couldn't give 10 minutes of my day to my dream, then I should probably chalk up the dream. And so I gave 10 minutes. I would record it for 90 seconds. And from there, I would schedule it. I would organize it. I would cut out, put it wherever I had to go. And that's how it rocked out. Wonderful to see you. Hey, Jillian, how you doing? I got all these books are going to the energetic women. I got a bunch of signs. This batch I'm on now is energetic women. So keep an eye out for these days coming to you guys. But yeah, so I kept doing it. And the idea was like, I wanted just 10 minutes, record it, edit it, and post it in 7 areas, call the day. And then it built and it built. And over time, I learned how to take a concept of quite literally anything. You could give me any object right now. I could find a way to make it a 90-second, like inspirational little talk. And so getting that practice down little by little by little turned into something. Hey, Paige, turned into something special for me to where I could actually speak fluidly and I could get paid to speak. I could organize thought and I could teach from it. And so it developed a skill set over like almost like 4 years, 3.65 years, a skill set you can't take from me now. And so that skill set is what you see doing. And every day I do stuff, whether it's live streams here with you, writing my book, giving speeches. But because I refined it, I made it valuable, not just to me, but to the rest of the world.
Yes, I totally agree with that. That skill set is something which nobody can take from anybody. It's such a different and unique thing which is only to you. As friend Shelton says, God that gave you that vision, and
Mhm.
nobody can take it from you. That was amazing, and I just want you to uh, give some tips to the younger generation, like what are the mistakes they're making and how should they begin with their careers, with what thinking process, thought process they have to carry on.
Yeah, learn. That's, I think, the most important thing. I think sometimes people are like, I want to get right to the thing I'm supposed to do. And I think the thing you're supposed to do reveals itself while you're learning. And it's a matter of going in and saying, I'm going to go and spend some time paying attention to the things around me because there's vastly more that I don't know when I'm younger. I think I know things. I know a lot about what I know, but the problem is you don't know about a lot of things. So you
Yeah.
actually overall don't know very much. So when I was 18, I'm like, I know a lot. Then I turned 21, I'm like, I don't know anything. And then I was like, now at 21, I know a lot. And then at 25, I was like, I don't know anything. And then at 25, I know a lot. And at 30, I'm like, I'm an idiot. You know, and then at 30, I'm like, oh, I'm 30, I know a lot. And at 37, I'm like,
Yeah.
I was an
Yes.
idiot back then, you know? So it's a continuous process of always learning and building. And the more you spend time leaning into things, the more life reveals. So like when you're young, continue to keep putting your mind in a space of like, there is a lot that I do not know that I don't know exists. So my goal is to find things that exist and learn about them. The more I do that, the more well-rounded I get. It's like trying to cook with one spice. You need to have a bunch to create a great meal. And so if you only know this one thing, it's going to be skewed to get all the spices you can create something cool.
Absolutely, I agree. Even I used to feel that like when I was 18, I was like I knew everything of the world. But right now it's like really I'm an idiot. I don't know so many things. Yeah. The world is full of knowledge. I just don't know anything. I feel that.
Yeah, we're all there. Yeah, it's just a
Absolutely.
learning process.
Yes.
I got like 2 more minutes with you.
Yes, yes. So, one more last question. Can you tell us something about your book?
No, I know nothing about my book. Yeah, I can. What do you want to know? There's a lot in the book. The thing is, the book's designed for two things. One is to get you to understand the concept of identity. So somebody's like, "Hey, I'm struggling right now, and I can't figure out how to get to the place." A lot of people have these really amazing dreams, but the vision isn't very clear. I want to make more money. I want to have freedom. I want to travel. All this stuff's great, but the vision of what it looks like is unclear. And so because of that, we end up going through life left and right, never knowing the straight shot because we don't know. It's like I know what city, but I don't know what house, you know?
Yes,
So
exactly.
I really, the book is focused on what's the concept and why is identity the thing that'll get you to that place. And the other part is how do you do it? So what we do in the company is I'm really focused on, I'm going to help you, it's called get the skill set of visioneering. I need you to be able to engineer the vision clearly so you understand what the address is of the house and then engineer the path to get there, which is actually a skill set that's born of two things, people and process. If I can see it and I know what it is, how do I get there? That blue line on the GPS. You need the right people in the right positions in your life, and you also need the right process, which we call the shift method, to get you there, to achieve and transform at the same time. And so the book breaks that down. The book tells you and guides you through the shift method, which is the process, and then it tells you how to really understand identity and why it's so important.
Wow, I really want to read this badly.
It'll be
It
there
is very
soon. It'll be there
come.
soon. If you get it, you can actually, people who get the book now can get access to the digital and the audio version. So if somebody
Yes,
goes to
I have
Identity Shift Book, oh, you have it? Do you have the audio version?
that workbook thing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really will love workbooks, so I've just kept that already.
Beautiful. Yeah, it's all there. So you dig into it. It's all there. I recorded the entire audiobook myself. Took a little bit of time, but it's all clean and clear and I believe understandable. But yeah, check it out.
Yes. So just one last question is
Yeah,
that
one more.
one just one tip you want to give to the entrepreneurs and people who are making videos on the internet and they don't get likes and followers. Just one tip, which is very
One
necessary.
tip. Oh, it's good. So here's the thing. A lot of people make a lot of different things. They make a lot of content. And believe me, we all put it out there and it's like, oh, what if nobody likes it? And I think what we need to do is one, you create tension, which means you got to create something that is clear for who it's for, but also has a clear opinion. I think too many people don't want to make people mad. So they choose something that's a gray area. And I tell people, if you sit on the fence, no one's going to sit on the fence because it hurts their butt, just like yours. You got to choose a side because here's the thing. Most people are worried about people not liking them. But if people do not know you enough to dislike you, they will never know you enough to love you. So you have to have a point that is clear that creates like, here's what I believe and what I think. So people go, oh, I agree with him, or, oh, I don't. And the ones who don't, they'll say some things, doesn't matter. The people who love you will come flowing. And I got a buddy who just put a podcast out with another individual, and he said some things that he got a lot of feedback back from. Like, he's like, people were saying you're horrible. Like, he's like, he felt bad about it. And I said, hey, just wait, man. Like, this is what you got. This is part of the success tax. Growing and getting a bigger audience is part of the process. But once you get to that level, what you'll come to find is like, hey, these people who they said things negative, there are people who are like, I agree with you. I believe what you believe, and they will find you. And those people found him, man. And he actually said he had the most applications for his program ever after that. And I was like, boom, yes, there it is. Like, it's what you got to do. Focus on making that tension, making this line, because then once you have that, people know who you are, why they should listen to you. Ricardo Bajos, he's on here. All right, I do have to go, but I appreciate you having me on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today.
It was really a blessing, and I'll never forget this experience. Thank you so much for taking your time,
Welcome, welcome.
and all the best with your book. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
You're welcome. Take care, everybody. Take care.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
So, oh my God, I'm still shivering. That was Mr. Anthony Trucks, and it's a dream come true. I have no words right now, and okay. So, everybody, bye. Meet you in the next episode of our unfinished journey. Bye bye.